with what we want to talk about after we introduce.
What do you mean?
Let's go in with what we want to talk about after we introduce.
No.
Yeah.
We'll just catch up first.
It's nothing to catch up about.
All right. Episode 7.
Welcome to episode my lucky number when I was growing up. Lucky number 7. Siete. Whatever language you don't speak, that's what we're going to call it.
Recording on Thursday this time, which we've done Thursday before. It's going to be a quick turnaround. This is going to be up tomorrow.
It's going to be a Friday release. So if you're listening to this right now, it's already released. Whoa. How crazy is that?
Mind-blowing.
But
profit.
let me take my beginning sip.
Yeah, have to.
I'm doing Perrier with the peaches.
With a peach in it?
With 2 slices of peach in it.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, you're drinking
Topo Chico.
It's grapefruit Perrier. It's your grapefruit topo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
This
cool.
is the best thing on earth.
Really?
Mineral water? Yeah.
Well, I heard that one actually fizzes longer. Holds the fizz longer?
Fizz?
Is that what you said?
The bubbles. Yeah. Yeah, it stays bubbly. It's better than soda. Way better than soda.
Yeah. That's like the nicotine gum for cigarettes. If you want to quit soda, then you just start drinking that.
That's actually a good point. It really kind of is. I don't like soda because it's so, like sugary and terrible for you, and you taste it for like 6 days after you drink one.
Yeah.
And this one is just water.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
it
you
tastes
feel
really
it
good.
in your stomach.
It's
too.
not like LaCroix though, where LaCroix's bullshit, dude. I don't understand how people drink that.
It's gross.
It is gross.
We have a bunch of it. I think it's just been sitting in our cabinet because it was just like, oh.
Yeah, nobody drinks it. You open it and it's bubbly. Like, if you don't drink it right then,
Yeah.
you're toast. You're
That's
just
exactly
drinking
how
flat, gross Windex water.
That's exactly how French people are.
LaCroix.
But yeah, I think the Perrier is a good choice. Besides the Topo Chico.
Yeah.
Topo Chico is just something that we've been having for a long time, so gotta switch it up.
Yeah.
I just don't like the glass. I don't like having the glass in the, I don't know. I like the bottle.
You're going to pick it up at some point during the episode, and that's going to stick to the bottom of the glass, and it's going to drop and make a noise.
Yeah. Hey, candle.
We're getting quicker. You can't say that we're not
I think
getting
we're
quicker.
slower. Definitely slower this episode of the candle.
No, because the last one it was
I
like...
don't think so.
No, last one... Dude, figure it out.
Yeah, I do it like we're really like...
Why do you do it
I
sideways?
do it like I'm Batman.
Hold it upside down.
I do it like I'm... I do it like I'm Batman's butler.
What does that mean?
Just means I don't do it the cool way.
Yeah. You don't do anything the cool way, though, really, right?
Well, I do like most everything is actually really cool that I do. I mean, it's weird. I was actually doing a, when you journal and you kind of evaluate your life, I was like, there's nothing that I do that is lame. And then I realized, like, I looked outside and I was surprised that there wasn't a crowd of people with signs, like, begging for me to come out and sign autographs. I was really confused. I was like, well, that's weird.
Sometimes when you start these
things... It's something that you can't relate to, but it's...
Yeah, no. Sometimes when you start talking, though, and I don't know which way you're going, but I kind of know which way you're going, and I just let it go. But each second that you keep talking, I just get more and more and more furious.
Why do you need to know which way I'm going?
Did we start yet?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, but we were going to, like, finish up the intro, I guess. It's episode 7, and we are here. Okay.
In the shitty studio.
One thing we need to say to go ahead and lay out the ground for what this episode is going to be is we're not going to start it now, but we've changed the segment why to just curious. Yeah. Okay. So that's what it's going to be. Why? My reasoning was that why is kind of just like sarcastic and stuff. But the idea we wanted to be behind it was like more just curious, whether just curious, what the hell is going on with TikTok? Yeah. Or just curious, like, why is a brain surgeon, not sleep good when he's on the left side of the bed or something? But
very specific. You lost me
like
at brain surgeon. I was like, there's no way we're talking about brain surgery.
Yeah, you never had brain surgery.
I feel like it's not up our alley.
Brain surgery? No, we're not going to talk
surgery.
About it.
Yeah.
We're not going to speak about brain surgery.
I just want to make that clear that if you're coming to this show for
anything
medical, like to learn about brain surgery, you this probably isn't the show.
Yeah. This is the show for just like, if you want to just watch people have a conversation and you want to like be a human for a little bit or something. What I want to know how you I'm
a
just saying
human.
that from a joking mindset, but I want to know how when you speak about or when you think about the show for the viewer, is there a way that you think about it?
Yeah. So we kind of already touched on this when we were talking about why we wanted to do it or what kind of style it was going to be. Is my favorite podcasts are the ones where you forget that you're listening to a podcast. You're just like in a conversation.
Yeah.
And so that's how I want this to be.
Cool.
But also we are working to try and make it more like structured to an extent.
Which doesn't mean serious.
Yeah, no.
It just means
like we're going to follow more of a predictable thing so
Thursday.
you can like it'll just listen easier or watch easier.
For sure. I love that. I think it was good to hear just like your intentions behind it again. But
my intentions.
I don't think we found the I don't think we finished the intro again. Oh. So that's the new segment. Also, big thank you to everyone who's been listening, following us on Instagram. I think there's like 39 of you, which is insane. Like we don't even ask for like one person. We're like
It's
like,
cool.
The fact that 39 people and like a lot of you know us, that's even cooler too. That like you know us and you listen to us talk. That's pretty cool. But yeah, thank you for 39 of you that listen so far.
Very cool.
And watch us and share it with your friends. Share it with people that you think want to hear two idiots talk.
Email us and tell us what we're doing wrong.
Yeah.
Tell us why you don't like
scold
it.
us.
Yeah, scold.
Spank me, daddy.
Oh god.
Oh god.
And there it is. Gay. Immediately gay.
And another reason for Geoff to call me gay this whole episode.
So I don't even know how stuff works.
Okay. Cut. Clip
and that's
that.
the episode.
Clip that. And I don't even know how stuff works.
I don't know how stuff works.
And then just cut to like a zooming in on your face with like the number signs around you.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I was gonna say is I think it
Candle?
I know other people. I have no idea how that works. I know how other people always say like leave reviews. I guess reviews are like a big thing.
Leave a comment.
Leave comments, reviews, whatever of the shows on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. I don't know if you can comment on Spotify.
Oh yeah, you know how like a podcast on Apple has like the 5 stars and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So leave a 5-star review.
Yeah, and I think you can only do that through Apple.
Yeah.
So if you do that through Apple, leave a 5-star review. If you're watching, this is one I just need to probe you guys. You know, I'm an alien. I'm speaking like an alien, but I just want to probe you guys to.
You're so annoying.
Yeah, dude, I love the terminology and how many people just got pissed off.
You know what? I'm an alien.
I hope you didn't quickly steer off the road and crash when I said probe, but I just want to like ask you guys and tell you guys that if you watch this on the YouTube channel, then the algorithm works to where if you like the video and leave a comment, it is more likely to get recommended to more people. So just go ahead and do that if you watched and you liked it and you've been listening to us. Just go ahead and do that.
Subscribe to the YouTube.
Yeah.
All I ask is that you don't compliment Nick. Actually, you know what?
Fuck off.
Bring him down and then build me up.
Yeah.
And then it'll all be good.
Jesus.
But yeah, the promotional part's the hard part.
But
It's also kind of fun.
A lot of it is like just like word of mouth and happens with momentum.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not even like expecting anything until like 100 episodes.
Oh yeah,
Like I'm not expecting for there to be like any like virality to it until like 100 episodes.
I know we got like 20 views. I was like, damn, dude, 20 people watch this.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's
That's pretty
things we
cool.
can do. Like we can on Instagram, we can put the hashtags under our posts and stuff like that.
Yeah, we should keep doing all that stuff, but
We got to do all that stuff, and we got to make a Facebook page. If there's anyone out there that like knows how to make a Facebook page, then
I
also
know
send
how
us
to
an
make
email.
a Facebook page.
No, it's not like a personal page.
No,
it's
I know.
like
It's a
page for
business page.
marketing.
Yeah, I know how to
you
do
know how
that.
to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't know how to like. I mean, I don't know how to market it. Like,
Yeah.
it's not my thing. I've never done Facebook.
Facebook, yeah.
Yeah.
Facebook was like already came and went by the time. Well, I mean, it's
Mhm.
still there. I'm saying came and went.
Yeah, it seemed like it got so much less popular for social, but yet it's so much more popular for business and marketing. And it's like the thing that everyone needs to do in business.
The only people
apparently.
the only people it's poplar type of wood. The only people it's I'm in the biz. The only people it's popular for is like
Fuck off.
is like those people from high school that you like forgot existed. Yeah. I
Damn.
didn't want to say that in a mean way.
Not to be mean, but like we thought that like you might have died and we just didn't care.
No, you just forget. It's like people that were like
right.
peripheral to you, but you followed everybody on Facebook back in the day.
Oh, dude, I didn't even. Oh, dude, you reach out to some dude. I didn't even realize that you were like still around. You were just in my peripheral vision that whole time.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
such an insult to say to somebody. Be like, oh,
Yeah, they just get that and be, oh, yeah, we should be friends.
you're still here?
I should invest in your company. Yeah, you just totally.
Can I borrow money?
What were we saying?
Um.
You were saying something.
Yeah, it was.
Throw that shit back.
Yeah. Okay.
Look back at it, please.
Yeah, what I was saying is that's what Facebook, anytime I go on Facebook, it's a bunch of people. First of all, I have like 40,000 notifications about people just posting.
Well, then we should just use your Facebook page for marketing. You got a lot of activity on there.
Yeah, but it's activity. It's like weird activity that you get a notification. It's like somebody posted a picture in their album, and it's like,
Oh, yeah.
who is that?
No, dude, Facebook is like the place where you have 1,500 friends, but you only ever see 2 of them.
Sad.
Yeah. You don't get what I'm saying?
You need more friends?
You don't get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's a lot of...
No,
you have so many random Facebook friends. That was a big pause.
Yeah. Because when I started my Facebook, I was adding like cousins of friends that I didn't even know.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I still got this one guy on Facebook that I met in 7th grade. And this dude was like going to Iowa or something for college. He was like going to start his freshman year. And me and like Toby and all these people met him at, when we were in like 7th grade. His name, I forget his name now, but we like have stayed on Facebook. And like I recently, well, no, that'd be a lie if I said I recently deleted him, but it's just the people like that. It's just like you don't even like really know them, but you just met them one time. You still have them.
Yeah.
Actually, recently I just went and deleted like 10 people. I was just like, who the hell?
Yeah.
Like their names looked like they were just invented, not by parents, by a name generator or something online.
Not by invented by parents.
They'll be like Janae Shonday, and I'm like, yeah,
that's
Lee Middle School.
Yeah,
right.
it's a song lyric. That's not the artist. Janae Shonday.
Yeah, it's poetry. She's trying to do poetry.
Oh, cool. You're just rhyming.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Oh, your parents were rapping out loud, and the doctor's like, okay, I guess I'll write that down.
Bad joke. Moving on. I liked how you don't do mouth noises.
Oh,
That pisses me off.
I just cringe so hard.
I like how you said you
If
were
you wanna
invented by a parent.
If you want to know what happened to me after I just did that kiss noise, a shock of energy just ran from my shoulders all the way down to like my belly button. It was so weird.
Stopped there?
Yeah, stopped there. It
Abruptly?
did stop there. Like I couldn't say it went all the way down to my feet, but it abruptly stopped because my big wang was in the way. Anyways, I'm really cool and everyone loves me. So go ahead and say what do you say? Say what do you want to say?
So insecure. Have to,
Everyone loves me. I promise.
Yeah. I wasn't saying anything. I was just trying to say it for like 5 minutes. You kept talking. I just liked how you said that they sounded like they were invented not by their parents.
Yeah, their names were invented not by their parents, by a name generator. Because if I say that they're invented, then someone's going to be like, well, technically they are invented because their parents made up the name. And then I'm going to be like, dude, leave the room, all right? Back of the class. Back of the room. Come on. Back of the bus. Oh, God, dude. What's up, everybody? We're going.
You have an annoying energy right now, dude.
We're
you
going
came
with
in
that
here
shit.
annoying. You pissed me off the
going.
second you walked through that door. And you paused back there and you closed the door, which that space back there is...
Wait, what do you mean pause?
Stop talking. That space back there is too small to, like, not just walk into the room as you're closing the door. He had to, like, move out of the way to close the door and then turn back around so we could enter the room.
Interesting. I feel like that's not how it happened.
That was probably so hard to follow.
I was filming that sign right there.
Yeah.
That's why.
But I know, but it was annoying what you did. You're like, I want to make an entrance. You said it to me in an empty room. You said, I want to make an entrance.
No.
You weren't recording
the
or
door
anything.
into the studio.
I was like, entrance for who? Where nothing is on.
Yeah, dude. I just get the whole.
And then you just came in.
visual. Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Just shut the fuck up. How about that? Anyways, what do you guys want to talk about? Oh, okay. Well, you're not gonna say anything. That's cool.
Such a good joke. No
Yeah.
one's thought of that before.
The most. Yeah. Put
Is that going to be a part
I've
of your
never seen.
stand-up
I've never seen anyone
comedy
do that.
routine?
Actually. Never seen anyone do that. What do you guys want to talk about?
Oh, you know who I
Okay.
saw do that?
Who?
Like every children's show growing up. It's like Sesame Street. It's like,
yeah.
how do you say it?
Yeah, and then he's like,
E or like
even
Dora the
me
Explorer.
as a kid, I was like, what are you waiting on?
Yeah, I
Like,
was
what
like,
are you gonna talk? Who are you talking to, dude? You remember that? I don't
where
know
on the map is it?
I don't know the name of the show, but it was like a kid show, and the dude was like a villain to this world of kids. Think like a real life Dr. Doofenshmirtz, and it was some creepy ass dude with like that mustache, and he would come. He was like,
Yeah.
he was that creepy ass dude like rappel down into the world
God,
of the kids.
Dude, that show was creepy.
Dude, a weird guy. Yeah, we guys.
and it had the girl with the pink hair.
I gotta put this up because this is something that's like a good point, but I just can't remember what it's talking about. Yeah, that creepy ass dude, man. What's that show called? I'm gonna look up creepy.
Creepy children.
I'm looking up. I'm creeping up. Creepy dude on children's show.
I said creepy children's show mustache.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, here.
Oh, I thought I almost found it. Lazy Town.
Lazy Town.
Yes.
Yeah, that was the first one that came up.
Oh my god, I would never remember that name first. Ooh, what the fuck? That's not Lazy Town. It's not who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Dude, this is what Lazy Town is for me.
No, this
is
dude,
what
the
popped up as
square-
Lazy
the
Town.
square head.
Yeah, that dude.
Yeah, it's
Dude, we're gonna pop up our two pictures.
That's
Screenshot
creepy.
that right now.
this is
Save the photos.
this is yeah.
Oh, dude, that
His name was
We gotta show that. Yeah, we'll show that.
his name was
Let me see that guy.
Robbie Rotten.
Ugh.
And then
Let
they
me see
had
that guy.
Sporticus. He was creepy, dude.
Dude, and
The whole vibe of the show was just
Let me see the dude.
I didn't like it.
Oh yeah, he was just a weird guy because it was a town of just like 10-year-old kids and this creepy dude that puts on a costume and like
puppets.
does makeup
And puppets.
and has puppets and he's like 35, comes into the town and is just like
Well, it's not
doing
it's
weird
not a
stuff.
reality show.
It's a weird concept, and it's like it'd be funny if he was the one that made that concept and just directs it like that. He's like, I just want to create my fantasy world, you know.
That's dark.
Yeah.
It's dark to think about.
Okay, so just checking in, guys. Apparently we're assholes. After looking into this dude, he died at age 43 from cancer, so we're dicks.
A lot of those kids shows, we always end up talking about kids shows. A lot of those shows were so like
We're just kids
sketchy.
and our inner kid is still in us.
like Teletubbies, dude. Like creepy stuff, man.
Mhm. That was like the pre-ET Teletubbies.
Teletubbies was not pre-ET. ET came out in like
Oh, the original
1980.
one? Yeah, the original one. Well, Teletubbies is like 90s, I think.
Teletubbies.
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 That's what well, I had a yellow Teletubby. Didn't you have one, or was that your Teletubby? I had a Teletubby, yeah. I had the yellow one. Did you ever? I had the stuff. Remember, I had that stuffed Teletubby, and I always cling on to it.
No, and then
I
you
poked
had
a hole right, in his butt, and I could just like. Anyways, that's a different story. What?
Don't do that.
Okay, I poked a hole in his mouth. I don't know what is going on.
Shut up. And you had a Tickle Me Elmo, which was the creepiest.
Oh, there
thing
was
in the
the
world.
Elmo, I think.
That
Did
would
I have a
just-
Teletubby?
Somebody had a Teletubby. I remember.
Yeah, someone, and it might not even have been one of Mom and Dad's kids. Just someone was around us and had a Teletubby.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, that brings me back to like when we used to live at the office. No one knows what that is, but the office is for us. We know we used to live in an office, and we would have like those plays, those live shows. There was a section that had a stage in the office. You'd go past all the break rooms and stuff, and there was a stage, and we would have live shows that we've performed on.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Where are you going with this?
But I don't remember. Yeah, that's something that we did. Is awesome. We were like performing at an early age, and what were the shows about? Do you remember that? Because I can't remember.
There was like sketch comedy.
Well, I was too young. But
Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of stuff. There's like sketch comedy. There was
Do you remember what we participated in?
we participated in like a camp.
Oh,
There's like a camp there.
I just remember
I honestly
memory.
don't know. We were young.
From that, from being so young, you only remember like faint images.
I know it's weird how
Isn't that crazy?
It's weird how your memory works. Like I remember some things like so specifically, and
Like,
then some things I just have total blanks on.
dude, getting Twix in the break room. I remember just getting Twix out of the vending machine in the break room. Yeah. Well, I remember in the break room, I drew on my skin with ink and was like being told that it was bad for me by one of the parents.
That's just like a random memory that where you're just like,
yeah.
I remember that ink poisoning was like always something.
But even through like high school and stuff,
teachers and stuff would be like, that's gonna go into your bloodstream.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that is ever
something I always
been
thought
the
about.
case.
Like, what? That's weird.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, how did tattoos work then? Like, are you like
Well, they
just
used to
killing
say,
yourself?
they used to say like, oh, it gets in your blood. It's like dangerous. It's like, no. I
It
don't
just
think
makes you bleed for a little
I don't
bit.
think that's ever happened.
Yeah. You want to talk? You want to talk about how I got my tattoo?
Yeah, you can tell that story.
That was pretty cool.
Show it.
So I went to
Just like so feminine. Just
well, yeah, it's that. It's that. You want to see? No, there's no one over there. But so
what does it say?
it says, well, yeah. Okay. It says Kiora Kamaya, which means live free, be brave. Kind of like it's a different reminder. It's different like reminders for different things. But I was in New Zealand, went to Queenstown, and the place was right next to my hostel. So I was in New Zealand. I was like, oh, saw the tattoo place. Then I started thinking like, oh, what if I just got my own tattoo? Like that'd be so cool. And I don't know what made me think of live free, be brave, or anything like that. But I wrote in my notes what it means. And but anyways, when I was getting the tattoo, she was doing it, and the girl was so hot. By the way, she was so hot. She was like really tattooed, like a lot. But she didn't have any like neck or face tattoos. And she was super cool. She was so cool, and like it was my first tattoo, so she was just being like really cool about it, and she was hot too. But it was fun. And so she was, when I got mine, it was right here, and it was cutting and like bleeding. On my wrist.
Yeah, 'cause that's really thin skin right there.
Yeah, but they pat you down, and then wipe it a little bit.
Yeah.
Almost like you're getting a shot.
Yeah,
but
they
it
sanitize it.
didn't hurt nearly as much as I thought. But at one point I went numb, not from pain or anything, but I just went numb from the needle constantly vibrating,
Mm-hmm.
and so I didn't feel it. But she did it really good. And then after that, I had to apply cream to it and stuff for like a week.
Yeah, moisturizer
Yeah,
stuff.
I couldn't go in the water and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's my story of how I got the tattoo in New Zealand.
That's pretty cool. What town was that?
It's called Queenstown, so it means live free, be brave. And I wrote at the time, which was 2019, like March, or I can tell when the note's written actually. March 14th, 2019. That's cool. Everything is just like tailored, like everything is just available to you. Like I can just see when I wrote that note. Live free, be brave. And I said, just represents being on my own in a new country. And I thought it was cool to get it written in the native language to show that this is where I was in that moment. New Zealand to me is a place where I learned that I can be on my own, do my own thing, that sort of thing. So
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
yeah.
Remember you sent that, Mom was like, I don't like the location. It was on your wrist.
Oh yeah,
But it's coverable. You put on a watch, it covers like most of it.
You know, I thought
Left-handed.
Dad was gonna give me more shit about it. Like even though he's like the like more lax parent, I guess, about that sort of stuff. I feel like he's against tattoos and stuff like traditional. I'm not. I didn't. He has no reason to think that really, other than like just some other things. But I've never heard him talk about tattoos. But I just thought he was gonna be like, mate, why would you do that? Like, what are you doing, mate? What are you doing? Like, why would you do that? But he was like, oh, it's cool. That's really cool. And I was like, oh, nice. I'm gonna send it to Mom.
Yeah.
And then Mom didn't even like care that much either.
Yeah, honestly, everybody was like, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah. But we can't be caring about what parents think about us when we're doing our own thing. So that's
pretty
pretty coddled.
to an extent.
Yeah.
You don't want to be like
Face tats I would
Yeah.
like not do.
neck tattoos are the coolest tattoos.
They are cool. If I was like
Can't get them though.
an athlete, if
Not even.
of an athlete or extremely successful in like my field, and like I knew like, oh, I don't need to fall back on anything, then I would like do some cool stuff.
Yeah, you can't get neck tattoos. They're so
what?
cool. You have to be like a musician. I feel like that's the only way to
No,
get
you can be like an athlete. You can be. You have to
But
be
you're only
something
an
badass.
you're only an athlete for a little bit.
If you're Dusty Martin, you get. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. When you
Yeah.
retire,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you retire early usually.
that's a good point.
But yeah, you better
So a
hope you're
musician.
set up there.
Yeah, musician would be good.
Yeah, musician would be sweet.
Well, usually at the time of retiring from being an athlete, you would hope you're financially set for the rest of your life. You don't have to like go work a 9 to 5 or something.
Maybe. Yeah, hopefully not a 9 to 5, but you would work like you would probably have to do
For someone.
something.
Maybe you're just like one of those people who's 70s, like, "Oh, just go work at Walmart. I
Yeah.
just want to give back to the community."
I was always curious about that. It always like made me anxious to think about athletes like retiring. I'm like, how are you making money now?
Really?
It's just going out. Like that makes me
yeah.
anxious.
Well, if you're smart, well, yeah, you're talking about just the people that aren't smart, I guess, but usually they figure out different revenue streams. Like you
Yeah,
gotta have
they
like
invest
7
in it.
revenue streams.
Mm-hmm.
That way you're set up.
That's
But
the way to do it.
Yeah, you'll get. I could see you doing that one day. Like I could see you having like. I guess yours would be investment properties.
Be an athlete.
I could see you having neck tats.
Cact.
Cacks.
Neck tack.
I could see you having a neck cack on your as a tat on your neck. Jesus, tongue twister. But I could see you doing like. Well, first of all, you're gonna be a millionaire within the next 3 years. Secondly,
Am I?
yeah. Secondly, I could see you 35. You're 20. How old are you? 26. Yeah.
Mhm.
I just made a video for your birthday. Sorry.
Forgot.
I'll post that on YouTube, by the way. Ben Scott just asked for it.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting Ben and Zach are pissed that you haven't posted it yet.
Yeah. I wonder if any of your friends are like still like wondering if they should text you like, can I ask him about the video? Like, because I told
Has
everyone
he
don't
seen it?
ask him for it. Yeah. But yeah, I could see you. You're 26. I'd see you 29 millionaire. No, 30. Okay, 30. Because we'll just get to that 30. 30 million. That's not far out. You just got to think about like your money a lot. And then 35, I could see you having investments in different properties. And do you ever see us working together on something?
Yeah, we're working on something now.
Yeah. But do you ever see us flipping a house?
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what you think we could?
Yeah, I don't know.
You
Yeah.
think you could if it was just like I committed?
Yeah, it's just kind of like, no, not that. It's just kind of, it's a lot of effort to flip a house.
Mm.
And if it's not like your full-time gig, I mean, it's just a lot of effort. I would rather get like a rental property.
Like if I was making videos and trying to get income doing different things through that, you think it'd be hard to just like dedicate to flipping a house for a little bit? I think I
Maybe
think
not
I would
that
do it
way.
if I would have to though.
Yeah, maybe not that way because you can always make videos around it and stuff.
Yeah.
But-
I get it when I'm not working.
Mm. But when you don't, like, I don't really want to make flip. I don't know. I guess if the right opportunity presented itself, I would. Like, which I feel like you should always take advantage of good opportunities. But yeah, I would rather have just like rental properties. Start getting rental property.
So you'd rather be like a okay, what's the dude's name? That's famous right now for like
Problem?
doing all that stuff, writing books and everything. Like the douchebag.
Grant Cardone.
Yeah, you'd rather be like Grant Cardone.
No, not rather be like Grant Cardone. I don't want to be like full-time real estate either. I just want some like passive income coming in, some investment properties.
Well,
Whether that takes flipping houses and doing that, it's whatever. I'm open to anything.
well, you're gonna take.
But I
the,
could see us working together on something. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I could just like see us working together on something to where it's like we're managing a team of people that are doing stuff.
Yeah.
We come up with a plan, like we know how it's supposed to be executed, and we get those. It's not necessarily we're the planners, doers.
Yeah,
like,
but the thing is, you lose
why
margin.
why don't you want to hire
revenue.
a team? Margin.
Yeah, that's if you're flipping a house, you try to keep it as cheap as possible. To not cheap as in quality cheap as in, but you do manage. It's not like you're gonna ball it out and make it custom to how you want it. It's like you just get it so it's sellable. But if you start hiring on people for stuff that you could take care of fairly, not easily, but you could definitely do it, then you start losing money and profit on it. So you usually run pretty tight budgets when you flip houses.
Who are the? I mean, electric is what you definitely. I mean, this is boring as shit. But god damn. I mean, like if you want to call someone, it'd usually be like people doing your electricity and stuff like that, setting up the electricity. That's like you have to call someone.
You have to call that because you have to be licensed to do a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
So like plumbing and everything, to pass getting just more and more boring. To pass like inspections and stuff, you have to have license.
But this is a podcast. The podcast is us talking. Like, fuck off.
Just relax.
No, just kidding. I love you guys. Just come on. Just
relax.
listen and love us. Just appreciate this conversation.
Don't ask people to love us. Yeah, you just have to get people that are licensed and stuff. But yeah.
Again, needs love.
Yeah. All right, should we get into our segment?
Our segment. Whoa.
I didn't know what to say. I need to
Mark the confetti.
I want to add again, you're just filled with terrible jokes. I want to add like some sort of like transition.
Mark's supposed to be
transition sounds. We don't know any Marks. Transition sounds to like the segment of like what's it called? Just Curious?
Just curious. Mark.
Not funny. Again, not funny. Twice he did it. Twice not funny. Do you want to roll into that? Speaking of funny.
What? No. Yeah. Yeah, actually.
Okay.
Dude, I mean, it's not a very long, elaborated thought, but I was just going to talk about, and I've been listening to all these comedians and watching all these podcasts of comedians. Comment below if you love comedians. Comment below your favorite comedian. Because that's pretty cool. I like to discover new funny people. And it's a new guy for me, but I just discovered him, Mark Normand. I think he's so cool. I love his comedy.
He's really funny.
I love like the self-deprecation and like the comfortable. I like when people just have their own unique style, like Theo and Mark. Like I think that's what comedy is. And this conversation is just pretty much just about comedy. But I think comedy is when you go onto the stage and you practice, and eventually you're like, oh right, it's just about making myself, what I really am, funny. It's not like trying to be funny for someone. Like you really just take your own, because a lot of times they're just talking about their own personal experiences, their own tendencies, like their own mindsets.
Well, that's why you want to, if you did it generically, it wouldn't be funny because people would expect it. Like, so the whole point is to make it unexpected, not like a crazy punchline, but just like the way you talk, the way you present stuff. You just make it unique and unexpected. I've never done comedy, but that's my opinion.
Well, what you observe, yeah. But just like there's stuff that they'll talk about where it's like, that's part of their real life. They actually do think like that, and they do stuff. Like if Mark Normand's talking about how he's just like insecure sometimes about something, or like Theo's talking about that, it's like they actually are, but like it's funny.
Yeah,
they found funny in it.
Yeah, that's how they come up with stuff, is from their real life and experiences, and then they just embellish on it a little bit. Mm-hmm. So is that what you want to do?
No, well, no, I don't want to do that. But my mind is like the type of person that's like just with skydiving and stuff. It's like I know it'd be scary, but it's like then I just kind of have to do it, Like now my mind, because it'd be scary and it'd be like this huge challenge. Like my mind like tells me like, well, you got to go do it. Like you just got to go have that experience then.
Yeah.
And get over that. So I think a lot of that was like just somehow naturally in me. But with comedy, it's like one of those things. It started out with like I've just been thinking about doing improv acting and stuff.
Yeah, you should have. We told you that a long time ago. You should have been doing that.
Yeah, I'm only 22.
No, I know. No, I'm not saying like I'm not that long ago. We didn't say it that long ago, but I feel like you have the personality to get into something like that.
Yeah, and it's something that like makes me kind of a little bit nervous. But
Oh,
also
yeah.
when I look at myself and I know who I am, I know I could do it. But but comedy came from that and just watching all these comedians and stuff. And I just think like your first time going up there and trying to be funny and like have a bit, and you're actually, and comedy's cool because you actually plan out stuff. Like you
Yeah.
gotta plan out your jokes that
Yeah.
like, you gotta make it land, and it's like, oh, I said that wrong. Like
Yeah.
I should have said it a different way, or just like let it sit and then hit the punchline, like that type of thing.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
You should. Have you tried writing jokes?
Yeah, I mean, I tried to write one today for Mom.
Mm.
It was the stupidest one. It was like,
That's probably how they're gonna be for a very long
Yeah.
time if you do it.
yeah, I just went up to Mom, and she's just like, I said it, and she was just like typing on her computer, and then I was like, yeah, that's the joke. No, that's the joke. She, she was like, oh, it is. But
it is.
But I was like, oh, should I
So
said it?
insulting.
I started getting so insecure. I was like, was it the delivery? Was it like, should I say it
Is it
differently?
me?
Oh, I should have just waited a little bit
Do
longer.
you hate me?
But so the joke, and I didn't even really think it out. I thought it out for like 2 minutes before I said it, and I didn't write it down or anything. I just said it to Mom. But it was a joke, like, as a beginner comedian. As a beginner comedian,
A joke about
I
beginning
gotta-
comedy.
yeah, like as a beginner comedian, I gotta like pay attention to the way I'm talking on stage and like my mannerisms, so I can better hone that and like turn that into my shtick, my bit, like who I am on stage. I gotta pay attention to the way I deliver and stuff like that. And then yeah. Oh, notice how I didn't say how the audience reacts to my jokes. Again, beginner comedian. again, beginner comedian. Probably should focus on how the audience reacts. But if I focused on how the audience reacts, then I probably just wouldn't get up in the stage in the first place. And then the crowd would just go crazy.
Did you finish the joke?
Yeah.
I understand why Mom didn't
The
understand
punch-
that was a joke.
The punch, yeah, because the way I deliver it too is just like I don't like get it out how it should. I don't get it out.
It was so bad, dude.
Yeah, dude. Like if
I thought you were still setting up the joke you were gonna tell that whole time.
my joke is that I don't pay attention. Like I didn't mention the fact that I should be paying attention to the crowd, how the crowd's reacting to me while I'm doing stand up.
Yeah, that's not
But
very
if
funny.
but if I did, but the joke is like if I paid attention to that, then I just wouldn't get on stage because like it's saying that the crowd is reacting negatively.
It's
to me.
self-deprecating. I get
It's
it.
supposed to be. There's a way to make it better.
Damn, that was bad.
Yeah,
That's probably
gotta be a way
so
to make
fun,
that
though.
better though. Yeah, that's cool. Like, and then like what they do is they just change it up,
Yeah.
and
Well,
like that's
they,
bad
or they
because
drop it.
that's bad because I'm just using the one that I've made
Yeah, or they
in
drop
2
it.
minutes.
Or they don't do that one, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Like-
cool. Lawrence has done stand up a couple times.
Oh my
He was decent
God.
too.
No way. Does he
Yeah.
have videos?
He sent me some, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I don't have any of them, but
I'm gonna ask him. But yeah, what do you think
I
about
mean,
that?
right now, I like that idea. I think that's like a fun exercise, regardless.
Oh yeah. Well, what I was
you
what I
should
was
put together like a little set and do it for me.
what I was gonna do was this. Is what I was gonna say. Is I want to start putting together sets and just posting them on IGTV.
Mm.
Yeah. I mean, it's.
I think you should do them for people.
I think the set. I think you should have a reaction. You think you should have a reaction in the video.
yeah.
Yeah, because if I'm
you're
doing
gonna
it to
seem like
air-
a sociopath.
Yeah, dude. I can't just do it to dude.
Just
What am I?
upload it to IGTV
Oh,
and you're
God.
just like,
That would be really hard actually, because you don't
hey,
know
you
if
know,
anyone's laughing.
I don't pay attention to the crowd.
Oh,
You're just talking.
Dude.
You're just talking to yourself.
Oh my God, yeah. I wouldn't know if anyone's actually laughing or not.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna
And
be
then
put
I
on
would
some
sit
sort
there.
of watch
I
list.
would get so scared if
Yeah.
I post that, and then like the few minutes after posting, I'd just be sitting there like, I should kill myself. Like I would just say that.
That's why you gotta do them.
Yeah, I gotta have a crowd.
That's why you gotta do them. Not even a crowd. You just gotta do it for like 1 or 2 people to see if you get any sort of reaction.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe when you're telling it, you'll feel out how you should have done it better.
But my bits they're like everything's got to be from like personal experience. That's how you build your own thing as a comedian.
Yeah, I mean, it's not, and you shouldn't do it like you're up on a stage like talking to people. You just do funny things. Like you just say funny things
But it'd be
conversationally.
Cool. Oh yeah, like just start just becoming more funny. Well, actually, I actually
That's
like
the goal.
in normal conversation, like I'm not bragging, but I just
No, I'm already pissed off. Say what you're gonna say.
but my humor, you just start walking out and I just keep looking at your chair talking.
You're about to say you're funny. You're pretty funny.
Just in my no, just
That's where
in
you're going.
my normal conversations, just with people throughout the day. I tend to get a lot of positive reactions. I'll just leave it at that.
Okay. Dude, shut that. It's fine. You're fine.
I gotta be like who I am on stage. I gotta find a way. I mean, like I'm talking like I'm gonna do it. Damn, see,
Everything's
my mind
closed
is crazy.
No, I think you should do it. It's fun. And you can kind of maybe start to do some videos
But right
around
now,
that stuff.
yeah, right now I want to do like behind closed doors kind of thing. Like you just go to like an improv class, improv thing, tattoo.
Just go over there.
Yeah, just go over to the improv. It's just over there. It doesn't matter. It's over there. But
That's improv's different than
well, I'm do
stand-up
improv
comedy, though.
acting, so it makes me on my feet and it gets me talking to like used to like impressing people or like saying the right things and stuff like that. Yeah, I want to I'm not just gonna go on stage. That'd be terrifying. Like I gotta find a way to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you got to work it out for a little bit to smaller groups, but then you absolutely just go up and fail. Like a lot.
What's the quick time check real quick?
41 minutes.
Okay. We got about like 15 more minutes.
Yeah.
Go.
But you absolutely go up and just fail a bunch of times.
Oh yeah. You just
But then
bomb.
I
and
feel
then
like-
that's funny.
I feel
and then
like
you just start
that's-
crowd working.
Yeah, I feel like that's the
Yeah.
kind of funny. If you're like
That's
are
funny.
self-deprecating and you don't take it personal.
If you're not like scared by it,
yeah,
then that's fine.
it's when you have like so much like on the line
tension,
where you're like
tension and yeah.
where you're like, oh
See,
my god,
yeah,
I'm a
I
failure.
totally get that.
That's why it's good to have other stuff going on too.
Mm-hmm.
But putting effort into it, but still having like other stuff that you like doing as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's fun to do that. I
What's
would never do that.
What's
but
funny about these comedians that are like that we watch that are famous is they're all like 30s and 40. It's
Mhm.
like, but they just popped up on the scene,
Yeah.
and then you think of yourself as 22 and 26, and you're like, dang, so what have they been doing? Or I do at least. I think of like, what were they doing before this? I don't get it. Like just they were pursuing comedy. Like the people that make it are the
They were
ones
just
that are
doing open
pursuing it.
mics. Yeah. Hard.
Yeah. And
Like every day.
And like just working a different job. Like, well, actually, they can sometimes get paid for it. They'll get paid to come to shows and stuff like that.
Yeah, but not
Like
much.
they get small compensations, but that at least allows them to do it.
Maybe. Yeah.
And maybe they have other jobs. But
Yeah.
we'll move on to what you want to talk about.
No, that's pretty good. I think you should definitely do it.
Just a thought.
Start putting together like couple minute sets
my
for me.
thought wasn't that like I like want to do comedy. I was just gonna talk about comedy. But it's funny how it turned
But
into like
you should do it. I
you
think.
wanting to do it.
Why not? If you're going into this creative realm already, why not just test out a bunch of different things?
Yeah.
Because it'll just help you with everything else.
Yeah. True.
It's like so many hand motions.
Yeah, I mean, it's making me like realize how many options I have available to me.
You do this or that or that. Or
I'm
this,
like, oh my
and then you
god,
do
dude,
all
you're right.
together.
I could do 15 things. I could do 15 different hands motions.
All right, so my topic for this one is, all right, man. So I have a tendency to like get into stuff, right?
Yeah, like you just will climb into a box sometimes.
No,
Okay.
and I don't mean physically hop into things.
Okay, yeah.
I mean
Clarify.
like interests. I get into a lot of things. I have like a lot of hobbies. I literally wrote them down the other day.
Okay.
I was like, I feel like I always want to do so many different things, and I feel like, how do I fit them into my life? And so I literally wrote them down to like look at them, so I can like remember them.
Yeah.
Remember that I like doing them
Are you
because
gonna-
I have so many things that I like doing. But one that I've gotten into more recently, I've been into it for a while, like interested in it for a while, but more recently I'm like, I kind of want to definitely do this because it's something that we've grown up liking to do, which is camping. It's called overlanding. So basically what the premise of overlanding is, I think there's different versions of overlanding, but the kind I like is people basically build out their car or truck so it's like a mobile
That's badass.
traveling, like self-sufficient camping they call them rigs.
Like you're traveling in a van and you got like the kitchen and everything, and you can
Yeah,
set up a tent.
that's not overlanding though. That's
No.
like van traveling. Overlanding is like more off road kind of like
Oh yeah.
off the beaten path kind of traveling like over land.
Yeah. So it's
So
gotta
it's
be
like-
more off road.
Yeah, so it's more off road. So that's why people usually have like in this video I'm about to play, which we'll put in. People usually have like Forerunners and Tacomas and stuff like the Jeeps, stuff like that they put, rooftop tents and all that stuff on.
That's
and
so cool.
But the way they build them out is so cool too, because I love that aspect of it, but also the camping part.
Mhm.
I really like. We grew up camping all the time.
Yeah, and just adventure and stuff.
Mhm.
I'm wondering, just, like, when are you gonna
and
get
it's
in that
and
adventure?
it's such a convenient way to be like, I just load out my car and I'm good. I have everything I need. I don't need to worry about setting up camp and well, you still do, but you have it all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'll just play a little sample video to show you because this is the first time you
saw
it too.
saw a little bit. Yeah, I saw a little bit earlier. It looks sick. We'll pop it up on the screen.
Yeah. So if you're not watching, it's basically these guys with their rigs, and these people are pulling behind trailers, which looks like some.
They
of
all
them
have like
are.
roof racks.
Yeah, they got roof
They
racks.
will have like
they
a
got
tent on there. You
They're
think?
Forerunners. They got the tents. Yeah, the pop-up tents, and they're just basically driving through the Rockies in this video. So it's just really
and they'll
cool.
just find a spot to pull up to, camp at for, and what, like
Yep.
hunt or something.
No, they don't. Oh, there is that aspect of it, which would also be cool, but it's more
Just a
about
different
just
type.
finding different spots to hunt and explore, and they hike and all that kind of stuff. But it's like it's more mobile.
Not hunt. They're finding different spots to just like set up and hike and stuff.
It's not usually hunting.
Yeah.
They usually fish, if anything, which is also I love fishing. But dude, it's so interesting. Just like the car modifications and everything is one really cool part.
Yeah.
But I like the idea of being mobile.
What rig
like,
you got?
yeah,
Yeah.
they call it rigs. So intense.
Yeah.
But just being like, because I like camping, but also camping after like the 2 days is like, all right, I want to go somewhere else and explore somewhere else. So that's what's cool about this.
Yeah.
Is like you can literally just you open it up, flip your tent up, like literally that's as easy it is. You flip your tent, opens up,
That's cool.
put everything. They usually have drawers and stuff coming out the back, so you just push everything back in, and you're good to go.
Yeah.
And it's in the other fun part of it is that you're driving, which is cool, like off road and everything.
Yeah, and you just feel free that like, oh, I don't have to be stuck to one spot.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
So it's a combination of a bunch of different like fun things that I like doing, which is like I haven't been off roading much, but off roading's fun.
I've never heard of it. That's so cool.
Yeah,
That's such a good like just amalgamation of
Yeah.
all these different things.
amalgamation, dude. Stellar word.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great way to describe it.
Yeah.
Because you can take it to your hunt camp. You can make it your hunt camp, which people do, which is cool. You can make it like your fly fishing base, all this stuff. It's sweet, and these people. I mean, dude, some of these people's rigs,
I know. What's on a typical rig?
insane. So
What's the time stamp?
we're good. 48 minutes. We got
Oh, yeah.
7 minutes.
It's only been 3 minutes. Damn. So what's a typical rig?
So people usually use Forerunners or Tacomas, I guess, because they're light and just better off-road vehicles. They have a lot of
That's
like,
why you were talking about 4x4 the other day.
yeah.
You want that? Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna get it. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna get a Tacoma or a Forerunner, but
Are you gonna get a truck?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
get a truck
for
that's a
sure.
4x4. Well, because towing a boat and everything, some ramps are iffy. You just need some job sites are iffy. It's always good to have 4x4. If I'm gonna have a truck, I'm gonna have 4x4.
Yeah.
But the usual rig has like a roof rack tent, or these people were pulling trailers behind, which is like a little camper, and then
That's cool.
they usually have like a little fridge on the inside. So they have like a couple batteries on their car, like a fridge on the inside with a couple of drawers, like fold out tables that come off their trailer or their back
Yeah.
their back what's it called?
Wheels.
Not their back wheels. Their tailgate. Their tailgate. They usually have like flip out, tables and things that come off that. They have like their camping gear, which is like their burners, their pans, pots, pans, whatever, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And they just basically live out of this tent, like canopies. They fold out canopies. It's sweet.
Oh yeah,
man.
to cover the whole car and everything.
It's like a cooler RV almost, and it's
Oh,
more
yeah.
custom to you because then you get home, you can pop this stuff off, and now you just have your regular car. but they're sweet. They're pretty souped up usually.
Jeez.
And everything's like super practical, which I like. There's like
Yeah.
a use for everything. Everything's efficient, has a use, which is like all this stuff is just right up my alley.
Just pop up a picture of like a good setup. What like a good setup looks like.
We'll throw in that little clip we just played, and then a couple of other pictures of some other setups that I like.
Mm-hmm.
There's this cool guy on Instagram and YouTube.
So
his page is called Last Line of Defense, or I think it's called LLOD. It's this dude that does like all this stuff.
I was gonna say it kind of sounds like like you're just like going on like a tour or something. Like you're like on a patrol with like all your friends.
Yeah, people go off with their friends usually. It's pretty sweet. But it's just like mobile, like more aggressive camping, I feel like, which is fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it's way more fun.
Yeah.
Because you can just go around an entire area like the Rockies, something like that. So are you, are you like looking into it? Like looking into start rigging your car? Or are you going to wait till you have a new one?
I would do it when I have a new one.
So
I'm not going to do it that intense, but I would like the option of, I want to start traveling more and like going camping more.
But is this something that,
which I can't do out on my own.
Is this something that you've been like influenced, through your friends by? Or is this something that you're just thinking of on your own and you're willing to just do it on your own?
This is just something that I found on my own.
Yeah, and you just like want to start doing it.
I would do it.
Cool.
I would do it on my own.
Oh yeah.
It's obviously it's so cool if you have like a group of people to go with, but yeah, I would for sure do it.
But they
on
all
my
have to
own,
be
or
like
with,
doing that too, though.
or like with one or two other people.
Yeah,
Or
which means that they
would
have to
definitely
be. Yeah, but like, as terms of like other cars, if you wanted to hook that up, that means they would have to like also be interested.
Yeah.
So you can't really like wait around on
a
that.
lot of my friends. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna wait for people. A lot of my friends like camping though.
Yeah,
which is cool.
but you'll go like once you do it, you'll start setting it up and stuff. Or once you get a new car, you'll start setting it up.
Yeah,
then you'll go out.
It'll be low key. It won't be like how these people's things are set up because it's still my work truck as well. But yeah, I just want to make it so I can take it places.
What are features that like you need on it that you're gonna have on it, even though it's low key?
So I would probably have some sort of like truck bed system where it's like it's a truck bed tent. So it's like a platform that goes across the top of your truck bed so the bottom's still open. And then that's the tent. So it folds up, opens up, and there's usually
So you're there's no like platform under you to support?
There is a platform.
On
so
the
like
tent?
think of an open truck bed and just put a platform on top of that.
Oh, you're gonna put platform
and
on
top of that platform is a tent.
Okay.
And then the opens underneath for storage and everything. But that would probably be like the first thing.
That's cool.
Yeah. Because a tent's the main thing, really. And then you just figure out how you're going to store all the food and coolers and everything else.
So it's really like tent is like the purchase.
Yeah. The first one would be some sort of truck bed configuration.
And you just fold that up and put it in your truck bed until you need it?
No, it wouldn't be a fold-up thing. It'd be more like a metal thing that you like attach with whatever attachments they have.
Okay.
And you just take it on and off like a truck bed rack thing.
Damn.
But yeah, man.
Yeah,
that's the stuff I've been getting into.
What kind of truck are you looking in? Have you looked yet?
Yeah.
What kind of truck are you looking at?
I think I'm gonna go with a F-150.
Okay.
They're lighter.
What model?
F-150. You mean like specifically?
Yeah.
Well, there's a couple of 4x4 options, but there's like some of them are more basic.
What
the others,
year?
I want like the midline, not super basic, but not like I don't need like all the leather and everything. 2014 or newer.
You don't need
yeah,
a
no, I
platinum.
don't need a platinum.
Yeah.
2014 or newer.
You never thought of like Silverado?
No, I did. I that's what I thought I wanted for a
Those
while.
are cool. I like
They're
them.
cool, yeah. They're definitely
Tacomas
cool.
are a little small.
They're too small.
Yeah.
I would need a full size, and I don't really like Tundras are sweet, but I don't want to go with Tundra.
Yeah.
But F-150s are, I feel like, the perfect combination of everything. They're lightweight, so they get good gas mileage. They're comfortable. The interior is a little nicer, better options than Silverado for a lower price. So that's what I'm going to go with. They have good reviews, too.
Sweet.
Yeah, man.
Well, episode 7,
so
guys.
that was Just Curious. Comedy and
then
Overlanding.
Overlanding adventure
yeah,
stuff going on.
episode 7 be up soon.
But yep, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Follow on Spotify and all the stuff I said at the beginning of the episode. What else?
YouTube, subscribe to the YouTube. Watch the YouTube if you want. Then you get to see stuff like this. Spotify, The Shitty Podcast, Apple Podcast, The Shitty Podcast, and Instagram, The Shitty Podcast.
Yeah, I don't think we have a different name for that.
Nope. Follow us, share with everybody. Just absolutely hammer your friends with, just annoy them. Ruin friendships, you know.
Driving a bit.
All
with
for
them.
our gain.
Okay. And yeah, and don't forget to comment your favorite comedians on the bottom.
Email us whatever you want at the.shit.pod@gmail.com.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks
See
for
y'all next
listening,
time.
you goobers. See ya.
Oh, goobers. We out.